if this is broadcasting live yet. Me and Jerry are on here for the giveaway. Hopefully this will pop up for us soon on our iPad so that we can monitor the live chat, but hope everyone is doing well. Jerry, I hope you're doing well as well.
Doing fantastic on this Saturday. What could be better?
Yeah, this Saturday for me was very lazy, man. I'm not gonna lie. It was my rest day from the gym, but I do see it here on. Okay, great. So I'm actually on the live chat right now, and it's looking like, yeah, it's looking pretty good. We got both of us side by side. This is cool, man. I mean, this is the first time that we use a Restream. So we're gonna give it some time for everyone to just start joining. I know that it's gonna start to take a while. I'm also gonna start sharing the links with some people and probably on Twitter as well.
Yeah, it's not popping up on mine just yet, so hopefully soon.
Yeah, it's probably gonna take a while, but here, let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and post on Twitter as well.
Oh, there we go. All right.
You got it? Nice.
Yeah, oops. Guess I gotta turn the volume down.
Okay, let me see. Where did that go? Okay. Mike Dupp, how's it going, man? I see that you can hear our stream. Hey, Mike, do me a favor, throw us a thumbs up, and let me know if Jerry and I sound good.
Whoop whoop. Actually, let us know which one sounds better.
Also, I don't know why my camera lens looks so horrible compared to yours, Jerry. You need to show me your settings later. Mine looks just really off. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just using the iPhone and continuity camera at the moment.
Ah, I see. Well, we do already have some people here in the live chat. Welcome everyone who is joining early. We have Mike, of course. Nice. Thanks for letting us know. And then, by the way, Jerry, I didn't notice that this software, all of the comments are coming on, on the software. That's really cool.
Oh, really? Where's that at?
Yeah. Like if you just go to the Restream on your computer, and they're all popping up right there to the right. So, guys, awesome. We have Vicente Ramos, my moderator on my channel. He's over here right now. It looks like the video is being resized instead of cropped for the second feed. Oh, I see. That's probably what's happening. Yeah, no wonder. Because, yeah, mine looks like it's 720p.
Like that. Let's try that again.
Jesper, there we go. I think, that's good. That's good. Jesper's here. Jesper, if I remember correctly, I believe you're located somewhere in North Sweden. I want to say, right? That Schnook, what's up? What's going on, man? Mike couldn't fit a plane ticket to be in the same room into the budget. Not yet. Jerry, where actually are you located? What state?
I'm in Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas. Yeah, man. I'm in
it's hot as hell, and it just will not let up.
I've heard Arizona is really, really bad with the heat right now, like 118 degrees and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's miserable. I actually used to live in Phoenix back in 2005, 6, 7, 8, and I actually enjoyed that heat. But here with the extra humidity, it's pretty rough.
Damn, I bet, man. Yeah. I bet. SJ Shark, hey, Juan, how's it going, man? Thanks to see you here on the live. He says he's gonna go claim my beats that he totally won. We shall see. So yeah, guys, for anyone joining me and Jerry, this will be essentially just a nice little relaxing live stream. This is the first time that I do a dual live stream. It's been a couple things that I've done for the first time on YouTube. So dual review with the only Jerry Schultz, and then also our first ever dual live stream. So we'll just be here hanging out with you guys, answering any of you guys' questions, and then at the very end we're going to do a live drawing for those Beats Studio Buds Plus, so stay tuned. Now, I know some of you guys here on my channel have noticed that I'm doing live streams every Sunday and Wednesdays, but guys, yeah, if you haven't checked out Jerry Schultz, make sure to go check him out. Jerry, introduce yourself just a little bit, and I will as well after you.
Yeah, my name is Jerry Schultz, actually. Yeah. I've been messing around with YouTube for about 4 years now. My regular day job, which I still have, is IT manager of a bunch of engineers, data center and virtualization and DevOps. So having this little creative outlet kind of helps, make the days go by better.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man. That's really awesome, dude, especially being out there in Austin, Texas. I'm sure it's going great for you and your channel already, man. I mean, we're both kind of around the same pace anyway, so both of our channels are, if I had to put an estimate on it, we should reach 100K either by the end of this year or definitely sometime next year. I mean, I can't speak for myself, but I can definitely speak for you, Jerry. And your videos are definitely quality. And guys, part of the requirement is to go subscribe to him. So if you haven't yet, you know what to do. But you guys know me here who have caught me on my live streams. I've been on YouTube for about the same amount of time. I want to say my 5-year anniversary is coming up this October. And just every time that I get to hang out with you guys and respond to you guys' comments, it's always the best thing in the world for me. It really, really fulfills me. It makes me feel good. And, just gaining new subs, that comment here and there and just say, hey, I found your channel for the first time. I subbed. I mean, that's one of the best things I can ever. It just makes my day. And I'm sure, Jerry, you could probably agree.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's one of my favorite things about doing this is I read every single comment. I may not respond to every single one of them, but I absolutely read them. And there's days when you get the ones where someone's like, "Oh my God, I had no idea how to do this, and you helped me walk through this, and you saved me tons of hours, or you made my life better, or whatever." Those things really tug at the heartstrings. That's pretty awesome.
It is. It's very rewarding, and especially when like right here in the live chat, we have Mary M. Hey guys from Ireland.
Whoop, whoop.
And that's just awesome to see. I mean, like, guys, it's really, really nice. Whenever you have some audience, who are subscribed, and we're here in the States, but whenever we get comments like from people from Bangladesh, like Japan, even sometimes Australia, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Mike wants transmitting through a ham sandwich. I know, dude. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's the second feed, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. I get a lot of comments in different languages. I'm sure you do too. So Google Translate has kind of become my friend again over the last couple of years, because like I said, I do read every comment, including ones that are in a different language. So I throw them in Google Translate, I come up with an answer, and I try to get back to people as much as possible. So another sub for Jerry. Thanks.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, exactly. So that's awesome, man. That's and that's the whole point of these collabs. I know that me and Jerry are potentially in the future, of course, just because this whole giveaway process with Jerry has been a ton of fun, and it's just been streamlined so well. Who knows? Maybe in the future, man, if we're at about 100K neck and neck, we might be able to do something similar, potentially with a bigger prize. Because, dude, so Jerry, let's get into some juicy deets about Q4, because I know that you as a YouTuber will start to be really busy during Q4. But also the September event is just around the corner. The rumors are that it's happening in just exactly 1 month from now on September 12th. What are your thoughts? I mean, the rumors are out there of what's supposedly coming out, but I want to hear what you think.
Yeah, obviously iPhone, right? So iPhone 15 and 15 Pro and maybe 15 Ultra or whatever. I think those rumors have kind of died down over the last few months, though. The Ultra rumors, but new design, new case material. So titanium, that'll be nice. Like that's probably what I'm looking forward to the most, is just a change in the case, because the iPhone Pros, I love them. I love the cameras, but man, they are heavy, and just having a lighter phone would be really nice. Like just going to like the iPhone 14 Plus is so much lighter than the regular iPhone 14 Pro. It's insane. So I think I'm looking forward to that. As far as the Apple Watch, I'm rocking a Series 7. I might upgrade this year. I think it's maybe a slightly faster processor, but I don't know. The Apple Watch doesn't really do a whole lot for me. What about you?
Yeah. So I'm excited for the iPhone 15, especially in a new color. I mean, as a YouTuber, I kind of feel compelled to upgrade every year. But I know I probably should not. But that new crimson color that's supposedly rumored looks really, really nice. But on top of that, just the added battery, I think will be really good. I mean, rumors are saying that the new iPhone 15 Pro Max will likely, have an extra 2 or 3 hours of battery life to it. But Mike on chat knows that the Apple Watch for us serves a really, really like big purpose in our life, especially me since I weightlift, Jerry. So I know that, weightlifting especially, it's nice to track your progress, and the Apple Watch does a great thing, or it does really good in that regard. But yeah, you're right. The Apple Watch Series 9 apparently is just going to have a processor upgrade, which is kind of lame. I really wish it did a little bit more than that, but I guess not. But the Apple Watch Ultra 2, if they do introduce that dark titanium color, That would be really nice. And I mean, I know that, I dub my band audience bandaholics because that's exactly what we are. It'll be interesting to see the different watch band combinations that we'll be able to make on a now new finish for the Apple Watch Ultra 2. That'd be really nice.
Yeah. Real quick, I just want to respond to Mike Dopp. I do have a Discord account. If you want to hit me up on Twitter and DM me something, I can probably join up. But yeah, as far as the finishes on the Apple Watch, I rock the stainless steel because I don't want to scratch them, and I rock specifically the dark colors because the silver ones or the regular stainless steel just get all marred to hell. So I'll be picking up a dark one, whatever that ends up being.
Nice, man. Yeah, look, Mike over here is saying he had a flex. So SJ Shark does say that they should make a red iPhone 15 Pro Max. Yeah, so SJ,
Yeah,
those
that
I mean,
cruising
those
one
is
looked
in the rumor
awesome.
lineup right now. Yeah, yeah, and I think a red would look really nice on the iPhone 15. What was the first color, Jerry, if you remember, that they deviated away from this traditional silver, space black, and gold? Which one was it? Was it like the pine
Sierra
green?
blue? Was it Sierra blue or did pine green come out with the iPhone 11? Well, no, the iPhone 11 Pro had that dark green, that midnight
Oh,
green.
yeah, it did. It was the green. So
Yeah.
that was cool. And that iPhone looks very sexy, but they've never released a red phone with those nice stainless steel edges. Yeah, I think that would look really, really nice.
Yeah. Yeah. The product red ones, like sometimes I really like the product red phones, like the 13 mini, like the red on the 13 mini was awesome. And sometimes they release a product red and it's got a lighter red and it looks gross. So hopefully whatever they do, it ends up looking pretty sweet. But I think the dark color is going to look nice if they do.
Yeah, yeah, those slight variations in the product red. I've made several videos on them, and it seems like people are intrigued just off of the slight little difference in hue. You know what I mean? Mike Dodd does say that the Series 9 is rumored to have a pink aluminum, and that he's looking forward to it. Yeah, a pink aluminum would be pretty nice, especially if it's more like on the lighter side, because I know that they've had that gold color before on the aluminum, but it wasn't really gold, if you will. It was more of a rose gold.
Yeah. Look at that. We can actually add comments to the stream.
That's so cool. I know this software is really good. And look, right here, watching both on Juan and Jerry's channel. That's from the Schnook. So shout out to the Schnook for watching this live stream on both of our channels. We really appreciate it.
This is the first time I've ever done any live stream at all anywhere. So thanks, guys. You guys are making me feel good about it.
Yeah, they're really fun. And then especially for those that can't make it, I know I had a few people on Twitter DM me saying that, they weren't able to make it, but that they will for sure be watching the live stream replay. And so it's always nice. Which, speaking of, it's great because we're likely going to announce the live stream winner. Well, not likely. It's 100% certain that we're going to announce the winner, but it's unlikely if that person will be on stream. Right. And so that's why we give our contestant winners 48 hours to claim their prize. We're also going to put it on our Twitters and stuff. We're going to announce it all over our socials. So there's that as well.
Well, hey, Juan, should we talk about earbuds?
The earbuds? Wait, the Beat Studio buds?
Any buds. So, I mean, this whole thing was about earbuds, right?
That is true. Yeah.
What earbuds are you rocking today?
So when I went to the gym, I did rock the ones that we're going to give away. So these are nice just because I know that I prefer the AirPods Pro, but in a gym kind of setting, these are more sportier in nature. Plus, they don't have that stem either. So they're just, I don't know. I feel like they just stay in the ear longer. They're a lot more comfortable. And yeah, you compromise on some features, but when you're at the gym, I mean, you're kind of hands-free anyway. So that's what I use today. What about you though? Like, what's your favorite pair?
Yeah, so my go-to for sure are the AirPods Pro 2. I use them when I'm in my gym here on treadmill or whatever, and I just connect them directly to the Apple TV for watching a show or a movie or whatnot. But I have been going back and forth between the AirPods Pro and the Beats just because we've been doing this, and I do like the sound of the Beats. I like them both for different reasons, like I said in the video. I like the Beats because they do have that little bit bassier tone, and I find myself kind of rocking out a little bit more with them. But with the AirPods Pro, I think they just have a better overall balance across the board. So I find them to be a little bit better for podcasts and music and movies overall.
Yeah, no, definitely. If you were to choose your favorite, because I know these are buds. If you had to
Mhm.
choose your favorite over ear headphones, which would they be?
So funny enough, I kind of been going back and forth with that. I sold my AirPods Max a little while ago because although they sound great and they feel great, they're still just heavy and kind of awkward. Plus, I look really weird with headphones regardless. But what I'm using for overhead is the QC 45s. That's what they are. Yeah, the Bose QC 45s.
Oh, okay, I think I've seen some
Yeah.
people rock those at the gym.
Yeah. Yeah, they're fantastic. I took them to Europe a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago at this point, and they're fantastic on the airplane. They're so much lighter than the AirPods Max, and the noise canceling is really good.
Man, I have a sad story of my AirPods Max. Someone actually stole them from my
Ooh.
car with a MacBook, some really nice glasses that I had, and then worse than everything was my passport.
Oh,
So,
where was
yeah, I
that?
went, it was like a year or 2 ago. I went to this, Halloween kinda haunted house little thing, and then, yeah, someone broke into my apparently, they broke into everyone's car that they could. It was this really sketchy, parking lot somewhere in Atlanta, really dark, no cameras, and filed a police report and everything, but, of course, nothing was done, so that really sucked, man.
Man, no reports of you showing up in a different country then, huh?
Nope, nope, apparently not.
That's
Um
good. That's good.
But
Yeah, I've
Jesper
never had my
does
car
say that
broken into, but
AirPods
that would
first
suck.
gen is my jam, the best ones and still rock after a few years. So okay, the AirPods first generation. That's pretty good. I mean, how's the battery holding up for you, Jesper? Hopefully it's been holding up well. Mike is also saying I put my Pros 2 in when I sleep, then I wake up and play the "Oh God, where did the left one go" every morning. Man, so Mike, I'm assuming you put on your AirPods Pro for the noise cancellation to help drown out some of the ambient noise. I'm assuming, but I feel like I know your pain where you just wake up and you're like, "Where did the other one go?"
I
Um,
don't know how somebody's using their was that Jasper? You're using first gen AirPods after a couple years. I swear the batteries do not last like after a couple of years. I don't know how you're doing that. Do you use them like once a day or
Yeah, he
first
just followed up
AirPods?
right now with Jesper saying, "My first AirPods are 16 kilometers underground right now in a mine. May they rest in peace. And batteries 3 to 4 hours in a full charge." So yeah, Jesper, I think 3 to 4 hours is definitely like your battery in
It's
there, of course, is
acceptable.
probably degraded at this point because I think originally they advertised them with like 4 to 5 or 5 to 6 hours. I want to say.
Yeah, well, the AirPods 2 are 6 hours, right? I can't remember what the AirPods 1 are, but probably 5 hours, I would imagine. But
Yeah,
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 that's
exactly.
the only issue I have with AirPods. I have two issues with AirPods in general. One is that the batteries end up degrading what feels like pretty quick because I use them every day. I take them with me everywhere. They're always in my pocket. I'm always using them. The second issue is the fast pairing, but that might be more of an iOS software issue. The fast pairing or the auto switching that it does between Apple devices, it's just so buggy still. And I have to turn that off basically on every one of my devices.
Yeah, a lot of that AirDrop, AirPlay kind of thing is super buggy. I know what you mean, man. Like, and I don't know why on some devices it works flawlessly. Like, Jerry, do you have any HomePods?
Actually, I don't. I've never touched a HomePod.
Wow. So yeah, like the thing with the HomePod, especially when you want to AirPlay, like let's say you're watching something from YouTube and you want to, put it on the HomePod. It's so buggy still to this day. And it's like Apple, come on. Like I thought y'all were the gods of making everything so streamless and
Yeah.
Mike,
See,
you're saying I'm 16 kilometers underground. How? I'm just kidding. Um,
yeah, I grew up in the time when Apple was it just works, right? I remember watching all of those commercials, watching all of the streams of keynotes back in the late '90s and early 2000s, and I was there for it, and it did. And then something changed, something around the mid to late 2000s. Apple software started changing quite a bit. I call it the iOSification of Mac, and that's when I kind of started seeing these issues, and they've kind of just held since then. And the bugs that pop up in iOS, macOS, they just tend to stick around for a while.
yeah. I mean, Apple has a ton of stuff to fix, but with everything coming out pretty soon, especially the Apple Vision Pro,
Yeah.
Man, I still don't know. I probably am gonna pick it up to review, but I'm already pretty certain, like 80%, I'm likely gonna review them and then send them back. I just don't know if I can justify $3,500.
Entertainment. I don't understand any of the use cases that they were demonstrating except for entertainment. Entertainment makes complete sense. Watching a movie, playing a game, whether it's a VR game or just like a iPad game that's, floating in a window in space. I think entertainment is the use case for it, and I'm excited to try that out for sure. Especially, well, I mean, it's kind of stupid to think that a whole family is going to have a bunch of these and sit on a couch together and watch a movie, but I guess that's the future.
I guess so, but I mean, I'm sure that they're gonna try at least to bring that price down, because I mean 3,500 is just, that's ridiculous, man. I've always said that's like halfway, if not more, to like a decent car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, it kind of requires a certain to be at a certain point in life, basically, to be able to pick one of those up, right? It's not something that a college kid could just go out and buy, or a high schooler or somebody probably in their early to mid 20s. It almost seems like you really have to be kind of set in your path in life before you be able to pick up something like that. But of course, this is the first generation, right? The whole idea most likely is that this technology is going to filter down to cheaper products over time. And at some point we'll probably see some in the iPhone, price range.
Probably, yeah. Because I mean, I remember actually, I was young, but I remember when the iPhone initially came out, and that was subsidized. It was only through AT&T, I believe, until like the iPhone 4 or something like that. That was manageable. Then I remember like the iPad coming out, and I remember even then that was even still reasonably priced. I think for most people at like $500. But this reminds me, and Mike is on stream right now. He actually has a gold-plated Link bracelet. But this reminds me of when the Apple Watch was first introduced. Do you remember, Jerry? And they had that, was it 18 karat option?
Yeah.
And it was like
something like
$19,000 or something like that. Now, granted, you were receiving a precious metal. Sure, you were receiving 18 karat gold. But, this Apple Vision Pro reminds me of that era where it's just like, who in their right mind, unless you're a celebrity,
Yeah.
who in their right minds was spending $18,000 plus on an Apple Watch?
Yeah, I think it was like $10,000 for the watch, and then like $8,000 or $9,000 just for the matching Link bracelet. And I remember there was a lot of speculation at the time about how it looked like the Apple Watch was going to be, kind of modular, where it almost looked like you were going to be able to pop out the guts of the first Apple Watch and replace it with some newer hardware. And of course, as it turned out, that wasn't the case. So yeah, anybody who dropped 10 to 20 to however many thousands of dollars on that first Apple Watch really kind of missed out. I mean, I don't think recycling that bit of gold was going to get you much money back.
No, not at all. Not at all. Mike is also saying, oh, my bad. Mike did correct me. So thank you for the correction, Mike. He's saying he doesn't have a gold plated one. It's a gold stainless steel prototype, which makes it even cooler. And he says he also wants one of those 18 karat watches, and that there's two on eBay. He has sent me eBay auctions before for some of these watches. And that's the one thing, because Mike is pretty convincing. He knows my wall pretty well and what I'm missing. So sometimes he'll shoot me an eBay auction for like a band that's reasonably priced that I don't have. But with the watches, it's just like, Mike, no. Like, that's a lot of money. And just like what you said, Jerry, I just can't, like, the way that first generation Apple Watch became technologically obsolete, it only took like 4-ish years for that to happen. So like you said,
it was like immediately,
like,
right?
oh, this is an awesome investment. I'll be able to maybe swap out the guts of this one for like the series, whatever. Nope. So essentially now they're useless unless you just really, really, really want the gold from that Apple Watch.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a lot of money for nostalgia, $3,500 to go buy a used one of those. I'm actually doing something along those lines for a video right now where I am going back and buying a bunch of old things for a video, all in a specific color. So I'm excited about that, but it's turning into an expensive endeavor, but not $3,500 a piece endeavor.
No, man, it's just, I don't know. That was an interesting era for Apple, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But Jesper did ask a good question. So Jerry, Jesper asked if Apple didn't exist, what phone or watch or buds would you two have?
Wow, I think for buds, it's probably going to come down to Sony or Bose for myself. I feel like they are, yeah. I guess if AirPods are right here as far as not necessarily the best sound quality, but the best overall experience, I think Sony and Bose are probably right below that. As far as phone, I've used many Androids. I think I've had 10 or 12 different Android phones, so I haven't been exclusively iOS. My favorite Android phone was my Galaxy S9 Plus. I
Mm.
loved the feel of that device, but it was so tall. What would I use now? I would probably go Samsung if I was to go pick up an Android phone right now. What about you,
Nice,
Juan?
nice. I would, so I'm with you. Any kind of Sony kind of over ear headphones, I definitely rock. And then in terms of smartphone, I think a Google Pixel. I
Hmm.
think a Google Pixel is what I would pick up. I've reviewed those and they're great phones. It's just they're really underrated. And
Mhm.
I had a conversation, I believe, with Vicente on our first podcast of how here in America it's just iPhone everywhere. It's nothing else but iPhone. But as soon as you step foot outside of the borders of the United States, whether that's in Latin America or Europe, I mean, iPhones are pretty rare. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah,
like, it's no surprise at this point. I think a lot of us realize that if we're speaking hardware wise, a lot of these Samsung phones, a lot of these Google phones, hardware wise, are superior to the iPhone. It's just Apple's so freaking good at just tying us right into their walled gardens with iMessage, with Apple Music, continuity. I mean, you're using it right
Mhm.
now for your camera, and I mean, it just makes everything so easy.
Oh yeah, for sure. The ecosystem play is what makes it right. It's like the old cable company bundle, right? You bundle your cable and your internet and your phone, and there's less chance, or it's less likely that you're going to leave. So that's how Apple hooks everybody in. Alex Tech, do you watch his channel?
I think I've watched a few videos here and there.
Yeah, he goes back and forth between having an iPhone and getting rid of an iPhone, but it always draws him back because of that ecosystem, the AirDrop and the iMessage and everything else. And it's just so hard to get away from that. When back in 2014 or so, I stopped using almost all Apple products because I was just annoyed at the direction that they were going. So I went full Android, and that was the hardest thing, just trying to get used to not having those features, those types of features.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, they really tie them tentacles really,
Mhm.
really deep. You know what I mean? I do see one of my subscribers here, Tech Geek, saying he would prefer Beats. That's not a bad option at all, my man.
Except
Thank
it's
you for
Apple.
joining the stream here. Mike says the Pixel Fold. Now, Mike, I actually see one of your feet. Juan, can you buy me a Pixel Fold? Maybe, maybe. It depends. I'm starting up here at a telecom company. Actually, my first day will be on Monday, Jerry. So
Congrats.
it's kind of, I'm going to be working in the field that I'm already very much used to with technology and just selling technology for a nice commission and whatnot. So I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a good something to do. And who knows, I might be able to climb that corporate ladder, but maybe, Mike. It depends. If I get a really nice commission check one day, and we'll just have to see. I
Maybe
do
for your
have Mr.
100,000
Jonathan
live
said,
stream,
Juan, I
right?
just wanted to say que inspiración you are, one of the best to review products, and ain't gonna lie, super jelly about the Apple Watch collection you got. Jerry, you're just as awesome. This is Jonathan. Man, thank you so much. I feel that definitely made my night. And also thank you for shouting out Jerry, because Jerry is just as talented, if not more than I am. I'm always captivated by his videos, his presentation style is amazing. And I've been taking a lot of cues from Jerry because I do want to be on camera a little bit more often. That way it's more face to face. So Jerry, thank you for drawing some inspiration in me to do that. I know most of my videos are like more of a Detroit Borg style, which, by the way, he is the GOAT. Detroit Borg is one of the classic OGs of tech YouTubers, where it's just B-roll and then my voiceover. But Jonathan, that made my night. Thank you so much for making it to the stream. If you haven't entered the giveaway, man, make sure you still have time. You have maybe like 10 minutes before we draw this winner.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Mike Dobb, I think you were asking about Spotify or Apple Music. I actually use Spotify because I don't like Apple's uh, insistence on creating your own playlists or adding things to your library. So that's kind of why I use Spotify, and I've been using them since about 2010. And then Jonathan, your question about should you wait for the M3 MacBooks? I really cannot see Apple putting M3 in a MacBook Air until at least sometime next year, since they just released the 15-inch. It's got to be next year. And I don't think they're going to put the M3 in the 13-inch and leave the 15-inch with the M2.
Yeah, to follow up on that, Jonathan, because MacBooks is something that I feel like I love to do these performance tests and comparisons. And yeah, I just wanted to add my own 2 cents on top of what Jerry said. So the M2s are already plenty capable. I don't think you should wait. And even then, the M3s are rumored to maybe be launched like next spring or something like that. I think that's the most recent rumor I heard. But incrementally, the M2 versus the M3, likewise the M1 versus the M2, it's like an S upgrade. It's really not all that much that you're really getting in terms of improvement. So Jonathan, I say if you're shopping around for MacBooks right now, go ahead and get yourself a nice little M2. Jonathan, if you happen to do anything related to photography, or if you're into music production, or if you're like me and Jerry and you're a content creator and use a lot of Final Cut, iMovie, DaVinci Resolve, whatever it may be, definitely consider at least a Pro version of your chip or a Max version of your chip.
Yeah, 100%. Actually, I have a video I was working on today talking about some of that specifically. Or at least the base models, right? So the base model M2 versions are just not quite enough for my specific needs. They're going to work for many people for most things, but for my needs, the base model M2s just won't cut it for my everyday activities. And so the base model Pros absolutely will, even with the M1s. And I rocked an M1 base model for about 6 months what is it, last year or whatever. So yeah, definitely if you're doing anything creative or you're looking to start pushing it in ways that you don't now in the future, then definitely look at the Pro models. Hey, Juan, I got a quick question going back to video styles. Why did you choose to go with more of a voiceover and, B-roll type style versus, talking head like, this moron?
Great question, man. That is a really good one. I don't know. I don't know, because when I started this channel, I watched a variety of different YouTubers. I'm talking the greats like MKBHD, iJustine, but Detroit Borg was the one that really kind of like grabbed my attention. Just his presentation style was very professional. It was all about the product and not the person. But now being more of a veteran on YouTube, I realized like adding my own twist and personality to my YouTube channel is a fantastic way to interact and get to know my audience. That way they get to know a little bit about me. And yeah, but also because I'm not sure if you've joined any of my previous live streams, Jerry, but some of my audience does know that this channel was born out of essentially like a depression, if you will, because my dad had just initially passed away, and I found myself just kind of watching a ton of reviews. And one day I just said, you know what, F this. I'm tired of just being mopey and sad. And something as tragic as that, like it takes so much for you just to get out of bed. You know what I mean? And I think initially it was just a little bit of that self-confidence. I mean, my whole morale was like on the floor at that time. So I really didn't want to do almost anything. So I guess it stems from that. But nowadays, man, seeing you and how successful your channel is, seeing how other YouTube greats, their presentation style, I'm definitely experimenting a little more. So thank you for that question, because yeah, nowadays I'm really going to be in front of the camera a lot more. Plus I realized that editing wise, it's a lot easier actually to film your whole video in front of the camera and then just throw in a little bit of B-roll here and there. And now editing the A-roll, or i.e. you being in front of the camera, is a lot easier. It's a few slices here and there. Use the blade tool just a little bit here and there, and then you go in and add your B-roll, versus editing an entire video of B-roll. It's so many slicing, it's so much blading and stuff like that. So great question, Jerry. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I started off doing just the A-roll and trying to put stuff on top of it where I messed up. And then I started mixing in additional cameras. So I have multicam set up so that I can switch to different angles as I mess up whatever I'm trying to say, because I mess up a lot.
I mean, man, you're telling me as a YouTuber, some people like my mom, she'll mention on my video, she's like, man, you just keep talking like and speaking. I'm like, Mom, but that's the edited video that you're watching. Like there's so many screw ups along the way.
Yeah. It takes me about 45 minutes to record what ends up being a 10-minute video.
Exactly. That's around my
Yeah.
time frame as well. NY Kingpin did ask, what's your opinion on the new Apple Vision Pros that are coming out? NY Kingpin, I assume you joined just a little bit later. Me and Jerry did have a full conversation, but just to summarize things, one, me and Jerry are blown away by the price point. Jerry and myself also tend to think that it's a first gen product, so the practicality of your average Joe, first off, there's the price barrier, but second, I mean, as far as entertainment goes, I don't think the average person is really going to utilize it to its full potential.
Yeah, I mean, I think entertainment is going to be the primary use case. I don't think people are going to be walking around in an office with it on and, interacting with people with the fake eyes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see here. Jonathan said, okay, this is great because I do a lot of photography and I'm thinking about doing YouTube tech related in the future, which in turn is thanks to the both of you. But yeah, I'll definitely check into the pro models. Man, Jonathan, that's really awesome, man. Definitely take that first step. Like, I'm sure Jerry can definitely tell you that. I mean, it just takes that first step. It takes you actually establishing your channel and uploading your first video, and your first few videos are going to get almost no views. Like, yeah, none. It's until the
Mhm.
algorithm picks up maybe your 10th. For me, it was around the 13th video. I still remember it was a MacBook Air review, and suddenly overnight I was so excited, over 200 views, Jerry. It was like, oh my god, like I'm gonna make it. And it was just 200 views, but hey, that's how I started. and
Yeah.
and so just keep going, keep at it, keep feeding the algorithm, because this algorithm is this hungry beast that just wants content to be produced. So if you ever do get there, Jonathan, please feel free to tweet at either me or Jerry, DM us. We'll be more than happy to give you some pointers on how to start and establish a successful YouTube channel.
Yeah, basically the same thing. Your first few videos are for you, right? They're not going to be for anybody else because no one's going to see them. So just getting up the courage to submit that first video, no one's going to see it. You start learning the process, how to edit video, how to create a video, how to work with inside YouTube, and then as you go along, you'll start picking up one or two people that start watching your videos. I don't know about you, Juan, but I remember the first 6 months or so, having a few specific people who watched all of my videos as I was growing and commented, and I was able to talk to them quite a bit in the comment sections of those videos. And it feels really good, and it's inspirational and kind of gives you the oomph to keep going, just working with those people. So did you have an experience like that?
Yeah, no, all the time. And the best thing is I had such a great support system with my family and friends. And so I remember, um, I did something. So when I first started my channel on Facebook, I told myself, okay, I went to Facebook and I looked at my entire friends list and I said, if I have spoken to this person at least once in the last year, here's my valiant attempt to reach out and ask for your subscriber, or like a subscriber. And thankfully, man, yeah, like, I mean, for me to reach 100 subscribers, that was a massive milestone, and that was mostly based off of word of mouth. But what a lot of people fail to realize is that a high subscriber count does not equate to necessarily success on YouTube. What matters is the engagement. And this is what I love that me and Jerry do, because like Jerry said earlier, we do see each and every comment. And actually, I've been able to, have some of you guys that I could even consider friends, like Mike Dot, man. That's my homie. Like, every time bands drop, like, we go crazy. Jonathan as well. I'm sure that, starting your channel, I'd love to kind of be there to give you some pointers. Also, Tech Geek, I'm not sure if he's still here on the chat, but these are just people that they comment on your videos, and it makes you want to keep doing more. It makes you want to be like, well, this is so cool. Like, this person found my art, if you will, because producing videos from scratch, I consider it an art. You know what I mean? And it's really cool. It's very rewarding.
Yeah, I remember sitting around thinking, "Oh my God, 100 people watched my video. 100 people decided to watch my video out of everything else that's out there." I was so amazed by that.
It's very cool.
It's
Mike is
crazy.
wanting to start a watch band channel, and I've told him that I'm his biggest supporter. Like, every September is when my watch band videos definitely blow up. I'm
Mhm.
so thankful and blessed that at least on the internet, like, my channel is, apart from everything else that I do, like a lot of tech YouTubers definitely know of my channel as like a reputable source to like review all of the new watch bands. Because I mean, just look behind me, But no, I've told Mike he needs to get the ball rolling. And just like you said, the first few videos, Mike, you're gonna get absolutely nobody to watch them other than maybe me and you and Jerry. But just keep it going. And Mike, by the way, yes, you can attempt to make a new logo. Me and Vicente at around 75,000 subscribers are planning to introduce channel memberships on this channel, and then just kind of tweak some things, maybe a new intro, maybe a new outro. So if you have any ideas on that, also Vicente and I are talking about merch as well at around 75K subscribers. Tech Geek, I'm so glad that you are here. Much respect. Yes, sir. I love when you comment. Now, Jerry, so we're about 40 minutes into the live stream. I think it should almost be time to draw that giveaway winner. Is there any other last topic or any questions on the chat that you wanted to address before we start officially with the giveaway?
No, just I do want to thank you. So for everybody out there, yeah, Juan reached out to me and asked if I'd be interested in working on this collaboration with him, and I'm really happy you did. I think it was a fun experience. We worked on a script together in Google Docs and came up with the video and split up, who was going to do what, and created our own videos. And I think it turned out really well. It was a lot of fun, and I think this is going to be a pretty good ending to this hopefully first collaboration.
Absolutely, man. And like I told you, strategically, I think it's great. It's right before the September event and right before Q4. If in January, as you know, as a YouTuber, January, everything just kind of, it's so much hype leading up to the holiday season. And then come January, everything just kind of tanks. So who knows, man, in January, I'd love to just see where we both are. Cause I know both you and I are going to grind, push out this content, tell our audience our honest opinions, because I'm sure you as much as myself on my channel, man, I will tell you straight up, if Apple has some very nice marketing that makes and persuades a lot of people to upgrade when they don't. Like, I had so many friends in college that they were dead set on a MacBook Pro just because of that Pro moniker. Like, I don't know, their marketing is so good that it's just like, you don't need the Pro. You absolutely don't need the Pro. You need this for Microsoft Word and to watch Netflix. Like, you're fine with the Air. So I love to be honest with people on my YouTube channel, because unless you're doing, I think Jonathan asked, unless you're doing, content creation or a photographer or music production, or maybe you actually do coding, then yes, get a Pro model. And then even then, you probably don't even need a Max chip on top of that. The Pro one will do you just fine.
Yep.
Styles20 said, sorry to cut you off there, Jerry. Said, yes, we need more collaborations with Juan and Jerry. We appreciate that. We're going to see come January, Jerry. I think we should definitely touch base, especially with the wave of Q4. I'm sure your channel has experienced this before, where in September and Q4, it's just the subscribers just come very naturally. It's just the algorithm just pushes out our channels. So come January, even if it isn't a collab review, we might can just, why don't we do another live stream in January for our audience, and it'll be really nice.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be really cool. And then when you do hit that 100, you got to buy a laptop for whoever that was before.
Yes. Yes, man. 100K is gonna, I don't know. I'm gonna have a live stream for it. Might shed a tear. Most likely will, because this has been a lot of hard work.
It is. Yeah.
So guys,
let's
I think we finally have come to the portion of the video for the live stream. So guys, this is how it's gonna go down, right? So right here live, we have what's it called? A random comment picker, if you will. So what this basically does is I'll provide the link to both of our videos. Now, because Jerry got some comments on his videos and I got some comments on my videos, we scoured the internet, and it was hard to find any kind of app or website that kind of draws one singular name from both. So the fairest way we thought about doing this is we will have the random comment picker choose one from my video, right? Then I will supply the link for Jerry's video, and the random comment picker will pick the random winner from there, right? So we will have two names, and me and Jerry concluded that the fairest way to do it is once we have those two names, we'll flip a coin, and whoever wins is going to come down completely to chance. So, Jerry, anything else you want to add to that?
Hope you have a coin.
Yeah, if not, we can use Siri. I assume we can use Siri for the coin toss. But all right, guys, so look, let me try this out 1 second. I do have it here. I need to make sure, Jerry, that I have the correct link here. But yes, good luck to everyone. I know that the hype should be growing on the group chat, or not the group chat, the live chat. Styles Perry says, good luck, everyone. Vicente, let's go with the flame emoji. That's right. Let's build some hype.
Boop, boop.
But hold on. Okay. So guys, oh, I need to do a captcha. What is it's Jerry, can you believe this? I've never seen a captcha like this. The captcha is solve sum 5 + 2. Gotcha. 8 real quick. Hold on. All right. Get YouTube comments. So guys, the amount of comments, I'm not sure if that will focus, but the amount of comments on my video were 25 unique comments. Okay. So now what happens is as soon as I hit that start right there, what that's going to do is it's going to pick one random name. Excuse the ads. I know the ads look so ugly there, but it will choose one random name. Now, this is from my video, okay? And then after that, I'm going to take a screenshot of that name, and then we're going to proceed to Jerry's video. So that's right, guys. In the live chat, let's get a good little drum roll. Hopefully we get a winner that's here on stream. That would be really, really cool. Mike already is dead set that he's the winner. Apparently he's predicted the future, so we shall see. But guys, I'm about to press that start button in 3, 2, 1. It's getting those random names, as you can see. As you can see, it's getting random names, and it chose one. This is Jenna Latimer, and her comment said, came from Jerry's channel. I love that you guys did this. So awesome.
Woo.
So Jenna, you're basically halfway there of being a potential winner. So now we have to choose the ones from Jerry's channel. And quick secret, guys, if you did not win this one, you have about 2 minutes to go drop a comment on Jerry's video right now before I officially stick his URL into the random comment picker. So guys, go over there right now to increase your chances if you have not commented already. So Jerry, let me get your link. I think I sent it to myself. Hold on. Here it is. AirPods Pro. All right. I'm going to refresh the whole comment picker just for good luck, just to make sure that everything is running smoothly. So let me refresh. Okay. But yeah, so Jenna right now is the winner, at least from my channel. Congratulations on that, Jenna. I'm sure that if you win, you're very much going to enjoy these Beat Studio Buds Plus. Okay, so, oh man, hold on. Copy.
Last second, get over there, leave a comment.
Guys, you have to. Okay, so return. Let's see, number of winners 1. That stupid captcha again. This is a weird captcha. Solve.
Math.
Now it says 9 + 8. I've never seen a captcha like this. Okay, so here we go. On Jerry's channel now, just so that you guys can confirm that it is a different video. So Jerry's got 19 comments. Okay. Now, if there's anyone yet on the chat who has not entered, I can wait another 30 seconds or so, because it does seem that we have a $5 super chat over from Mr. Tech Geek. Man, Tech Geek, you already know that goes directly to supporting the channel. So thank you so much for those $5. I promise that will be used towards new bands. And Tech Geek, as you know, on my channel, whenever new bands come out, I always do a giveaway. So your $5 will go a long way. I promise you. Doesn't sound like much, but every dollar donated goes directly to helping out the channel. So I wanted to shout out not only Tech Geek, but also Vicente Ramos, my moderator, my good friend, for another $5 super chat. Guys, thank you so much for them. You know that they're never expected, but they are always appreciated. So far we have $10 that will be used towards band purchases. Guys, once again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And guys, I'm going to refresh one last time. If you have not yet commented, we are going to end this live stream here after we do the coin toss, Jerry. And just wanted to thank each and every one of you guys that did stop by. I'm refreshing right now so that we can go ahead and get that that comment from Jerry's channel, and then we will go from there. All right. Return. Jerry, help me out real quick. 9 + 9.
So intense. 12.
Okay, so I think everyone's ready. It's the same amount of comments. So there we go. We got 19. We're going to go ahead and hit start. Live chat, drum roll, please. Here we go. Gonna hit start. It's choosing a random name, and it chose one. So it chose, this is Oh man, I'm gonna butcher this. I am so sorry. This is, you guys can check it out. This is the pronunciation. I know I'm gonna get really, 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 really bad. So that is it right there. I'm gonna
How do you spell
attempt
it?
it though. Surinderijit Singh Rana. And his comment said, good comparison. Apple Pro plays ACC high fidelity audios. Does Beat Buds does that? Just wondering. So I guess we should answer his question. But yeah, so that was his comment. So guys, thanks to everyone who entered. Now, Jerry, the one thing I did forget was to bring a coin. Should I go grab one?
I got Siri.
You have it on there?
We'll use Siri. We'll do it right here.
Okay, then here, let's have you do that portion, Jerry. So how's this? Neither are on chat right now, so neither is here to choose which one they want. So let's just give Jenna heads, and we'll give Mr. Rana tails.
Perfect. All right, here we go. Hey, Siri, flip a coin. And there we go. It is tails. You can't see it, but it's tails.
Tails. Okay, so Mr. Rana, it looks like you are officially our giveaway winner. Honestly, that was a little fun. I was even starting to get a little warm when we were picking the audience. I would have loved to have somebody win that was here on live stream. I think I've had that happen once, Jerry, and the live chat went ballistic. It was really, really cool. But all right, so Mr. Rana, so just make sure we're gonna both Jerry and I are gonna publish on our Twitters. We're gonna tweet out. Technically, they're not tweets anymore; they're posts, which is kind of lame. So we will post on our Twitter accounts. Sorry, X accounts. Who the winner is, and Mr. Rana, you have 48 hours to claim your prize. So this is why we always leave the live stream replays up so that everyone has a fair chance. So with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and say that this has been a blast. My next live stream will be up next Wednesday, probably in the evening, because I am starting that new job. But I want to give Jerry the floor right now for his concluding remarks and any last things you want to say, man.
Absolutely a blast. That was really intense trying to figure out who was going to win that. So again, thank you for putting this together, Juan. It's been fantastic. It's been fun. I'm so glad that we got some new subscribers, and I hope to see some of you guys comment on my videos as well. I'll have new videos coming out next week. And of course, most weeks through, the end of the year in Q4 and all that. So thanks a lot.
No problem, man. I'm definitely going to be watching every single one of your uploads. I have your bell notifications on. I love to see all of your content. And so, guys, as I always say, make sure to stay hydrated, especially you, Jerry, out with your Texas folks. It's stupid hot. Make sure you're drinking your water. Over here in Georgia, it's starting to cool down, but it's still kind of hot. So, guys, I also want to give a quick shout out as well to Vicente Ramos for being the moderator of this live stream. So thank you so much, Vicente. I appreciate you. Mike, I don't know if I mispronounced your name wrong. I'm gonna have to double check, but I don't think it was you, bud. Better luck next time. But guys, it's been a blast. Thank you all so much for joining. And Jerry, man, we have to do this again, like around January.
Absolutely. All right, guys, take care.
Cool, man. You guys take care, and see y'all on the next one.
All right.